And welcome to A Cleaver Art Meet the Muse. This morning we are going to be talking some creative habits. This is a series that we started about art prompts, just kind of getting to know each other. Hi, Allie at A Cleaver Art. Thank you for joining in today. This series developed kind of from learning how to go live, how to share the story of A Cleaver Art. And so we show up 9:15 Monday through Friday, have a little coffee chat, and share different creative things. So if you guys are joining us this morning, I am going to ask that you just pop in the comments how you create. Are you an artist? Are you a baker? Do you dance? That counts too. Anything you do to create. Hi guys, I see you. We're just getting started. So let me get some repost out and then we'll have a beautiful cup of coffee while we talk. Today's prompt is going to be our creative space. So hi guys, thank you so much for joining. Today's prompt is our creative space and how we set it up to work. So as you guys can tell, and for those of you who know me, there have been some changes. There have been some upgrades, some attempts at getting things flowing better, I guess is the best way to put it. Hi, I see you. Thank you so much for joining today. We're just asking in the comments that you share what you create. I'm an artist, painter mostly, but we did get to 750 guys, and I do want to highlight that the 10K goal has been such an amazing journey, and I cannot thank you guys enough. It is so obvious to me that you guys are sharing me with your friends, and that is why I am building towards this goal, and it is just delightful. Like, I'm doing all the things I can, but you guys are doing it too, and I just thank you sincerely from my heart. But yeah, let's talk about creative spaces. Creative spaces. Hi, Stevie. I see you, babe. How you doing today? Hey guys, hi, see you coming in. But we're talking about creative spaces. So the space behind me, you know, it didn't always look like this. Let's be honest. I am an Akron, Ohio artist who has been in business for 5 years and recently took to TikTok to share my story. Hi. Here's the thing about that. My creative space upgraded to align with it. So I have created in my dining room a Creative Café area. You guys are looking at it. I'm sitting at the end of the table. If you were sitting here with me making art, you would be right here along the side. And we would create a bunch of different things. Like later today, I have a fun announcement, and we're going to work on some little odds and ends that we probably normally wouldn't, but we can share that creative time together. So that's really exciting. That's something to look forward to. But yeah, we're just trying to grow, trying to share what we are creating. So I know that you guys are all on here for a reason. Like, you are interacting, you're out doing the thing, you're making all the posts. Go ahead and tell me why. Like, is it just because you want to make some friends on here? Is it because you have something you're trying to sell? You know, in the afternoon I do a live where I create, like the bottom half of the screen is whatever I'm working on, and we invite other creators to share their stories. So that's always something that is available to you guys if you are interested. Now, you do have to be an established friend. I don't just let anybody pop up on here because that can cause problems. But you know, we're doing the best we can. I do appreciate you guys joining me this morning. Oh my goodness, guys, we did not do our shoulder rolls. Normally I like stretch myself out and get a little bit. But guys, if you are in here right now, I am just really trying to build that follower count up, get some things unlocked so that I can offer some better sales and options through the shop. One of the things that I posted this morning is that, hi Sky, one of the things that I posted this morning was that I'm having a studio clean out sale. Violet, hi. But yeah, so one of the things I posted is that I'm having a studio clean out sale. So it's not these guys, it's, I don't even have them nearby. It's the ones that have, good morning babe. It's the ones that have like the cute little flower, but any of the paintings, the originals that are currently in shop, are at half price. That's the cheapest they are going to be until they end up auctioned off if they never sell. Usually at that point, thank you for the heart, me love. Thank you for the check-in. Hi Sarah, thank you for joining. I appreciate that. But yeah, so one of the things that I posted this morning is the studio clean out sale. So it's not going to be the big canvases, the newer artwork. It is some of the older stuff to make some space. If for some reason it's close to a price that you can afford but a few bucks over, just talk to me. Guys, I'm a human being. I see you guys coming in. But let's get into it. Today we are talking about safe creative spaces. Okay, so when I started doing these lives, I created an area where I could kind of have a setup where I didn't have to worry about messing it up too much. And it, guys, I tried everywhere in the house. I tried all the different spaces. And here's the thing about creating your space. It's going to change. It's going to upgrade. But if you make it comfortable, if you make it something fun, like I get excited to sit down for these. Hi, I see you. I get so excited to sit down and spend this time with you guys in the morning. Even if we don't talk about anything super crazy, you know, it's just beautiful. Hi, Fran. Thank you so much. Always lovely to see you sneak in. Guys, go check out Fran. He is amazing. He's always playing music, trying to help people build up, and, you know, he's probably responsible for about 20-30 of my followers just from like a quick stop by. But we love you, Fran. Anyways, guys, so as I've been building and creating this space, it has just slowly grown. But in my family, yes, beautiful day. In my family, we do this thing called Operation Safe Baby. Now, what does that got to do with creative spaces? I know. In the comments, tell me what you create. Are you a painter, baker, chaos? Chaos is a good thing to create sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. But in my family, love you, Fran. In my family, we do Operation Safe Baby. Now, it's the principle that, you know, as long as the child is fed and, you know, still in one piece, that today was a success. You know, that's it. You know, no questions asked. Safe baby. Your space, your creative space, needs that vibe. It needs to invite you in. It needs to feel comfortable. If you are afraid to create, or it's too messy and you're distracted, you can't go from a safe baby to a happy baby. You understand what I'm saying? So as I have been learning all these like little TT tips and tricks, guys, thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate it. If we could get that up to 1,500 real quick, just get some attention, that'd be amazing. Repost help too. Don't forget that. But if you don't have a comfortable space, like if you don't get excited to sit down in your creative space, then you are stopping your creativity. Your muse will meet you if you let it. So for years, my creative space, hi, I see you. Ooh, wow, we got gods in here. Ooh. But my creative space was a studio that I didn't let anybody in. It was a hidden space, And now, guys, you can see it every weekend. If I get some spare time to go work on a larger painting, that's where I'm at. That's where we're streaming. But it was a safe space where I could go for me, where I could find my happy and my peace. And the reason I'm bringing this up today, I know, guys, I know. The reason that I'm bringing this up today is because we can make safe spaces. We can make them online. We can make them in our own house. We can make them in our heart. Hi, I see you. And it shouldn't be a chore. It should be fun. It should be something that you can delight in, because it helps you create. It helps you enjoy being alive. Why would that be a chore? Why is that hard? It's because we overcomplicate it, guys. That's all. I see you, Yuki. Thank you for joining in. In the comments, we're asking people what they create. We're just trying to get to know some other creators. So for my well, not technically afternoon. It starts at 11:45. But for my 11:45 to 1:45 live, the bottom half of the screen is whatever artwork we're working on. And we invite other creators in. So I'm constantly going to ask you guys, what do you make? And it's not because you need to be producing. I don't think that we should produce constantly. I think creativity can give us rest and peace. It gives us a chance to interact with other people. The amount of people that I have met on here that have not created in a while, that are starting to create, delights me. Like, if I do nothing else with my life, getting a couple of people to pick up that pencil and create was worth it. So, you know, guys, you have to have a safe space to have a happy space. I create paintings. Hi, I see you. Ooh, old souls. We got gods and old souls, and beautiful morning. We got all the goodness. But I create spaces. That's what I do. Good morning. It's so nice to meet you. So nice to meet you. Thank you for joining my live. We're just doing a coffee chat this morning. What do you make? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Trying to get those follows up. I appreciate it. I do follow back, so I'll come see you afterwards. Check out your page. But guys, really, you know, that's what I do. I create spaces. It seems silly, but like, I created this cafe, and it started online. Now, it's still online because we're doing live, obviously, but I slowly adjusted this space. Like, this light does not live here permanently. It's just so that we get a better camera angle. Little tweaks, you know, once you learn the tips and tricks, that can improve. And we can do that for our soul as well. You know, I get on here and I preach just constantly, if you show up, get that participation trophy for the day. Stay aligned with your goal. You get a little bit better. You know, we don't have to compete with each other. Especially as creatives, I think it's amazing to know musicians and actors, and oh my God, like, it makes life so much more fun. And we can support each other. Like, I tell people all the time, there's no reason that we can't support each other. Couple clicks on the screen to help somebody live their dream. Why wouldn't we? Like, that's so easy. It's, you know, just saying good morning made somebody smile. Why wouldn't you? Oh, honey, you did not have to do that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sincerely. Hitting my heart right this morning. Oh. But see, it's really is little tiny things like that. It's that easy. Thank you, sincerely. I try not to push the gifts because we're just here talking. We're just making friends. If you guys want some art, there should be a little orange button. I did post that I'm having a sale, so everything in the shop right now is actually 50% off. It's normal price. I know, fine artists are crazy. Ooh, a musician. Guys, I'm telling you, if you get on here, oh, it's fine. Thank you for joining. I hope I get to see you later. You made my day wonderful. Thank you. But guys, you know, we get on here, and any social network really kind of puts this pressure on you to like be a certain type of person, do a certain type of thing. You know, if you let it, the world will tell you not to make art like this. It'll tell you not to make a mark on the paper at all. It wants your participation trophy to be your 9 to 5. You're working for someone else's dream. We don't gotta do that, babes. We don't. We can support each other along the way. We can build each other up. You know, I like to go in people's lives and fluff their skirts. Tell them how amazing they are. Takes a minute. A minute of my time. Go send that little heart me. Give some love. But that also creates a safe space. It reminds them that what they're doing matters, who they are matters, and that they're seen without being attacked. Like, you guys do not understand the amount of crazy messages and spam you will get doing this. It doesn't have to make it so that I'm not going to do it. I just hit that block button and go on about my life. Hi, I see you guys sneaking in, and we must have another round being pushed. I appreciate it. Thank you for showing up this morning. How are you taking your coffee? That's always a good one. I am not taking my coffee as slow as I should be today, guys. This is cup number 3. Angel Love, if you're still in here, can you do me a favor and post a couple of those stickers? I don't know if it'll... Actually, let me see if it'll let me. These usernames are amazing. Amazing. Guys, I love it. I love it. So I am just right now putting in the comments our new fan club stickers. The last 2 we made yesterday, and they're a little wonky. I will adjust them after this live now that I see that. Yay! I like how you separated them too. Love you, girl. But so these are the new ones. We made 2 of them live yesterday. And guys, that's just what we do here. We've made this live space inviting. We've made the cafe inviting. We have made the collective inviting. If you haven't heard about the collective, I have an online community trying to get people motivated, keep them creating. It's just what I do, guys. Like I said, safe spaces are so important because when we're safe, then we feel free to experiment. We try new things. We don't have that pressure that we're going to mess up so much. And we don't carry that weight with us. When you are holding the weight of other people's expectations or their rules for how things have to be done, you are blocking yourself, whether you mean to or not. You know, you don't have to let somebody say this is what you have to do. Now, I need 10K. There's no way around it. They will not unlock the programs that I need if I don't have that. Like, so that's why that goal is there. You guys see that we're at 755 already? Already. We started doing this with 40 freaking followers. Who, by the way, I just checked, 20 of them are not even active still. So basically 20 followers up to this 750. 756. Oh, guys. Like, mind blown. But you guys are part of what makes this a safe space for me. This is part of, you know, coming on here and talking to you guys, reminding you that you can just 2-minute habit. If, you know, guys, I know this is going to blow your mind when you see this, okay? Look, this was yesterday. I put all the stuff back. That was my make my creative space available and creative for me act. It made it so I had an area where I could sit down and meet my muse, where I could interact with her or him. I don't know. I don't check gender when the ideas come. I just kind of work with them because they're lovely. But, so now that I have this safe area, this spot where I have all these ideas and energy, I can create freely now. I can say, okay, this idea might not work out. And when the paint dries, I can just put another color in its place. I can completely rechange the artwork. I can take all of these right now and paint them white and start fresh, and it wouldn't affect anybody other than me, because in my heart, I could trust that decision. Safety leads to joy. So if you're not safe, please seek help. There are so many programs out there, no matter what your situation is, that will help you. Please do not continue to suffer on any level. Choose you. Anyways, that's my TED Talk for the morning. That is my TED Talk for the morning. But yeah, guys, we're just out here trying to build up, make some fun stuff, share with people. I never imagined that I would get on a social network and be like, hey, this is a safe spot to hang out, to share who I truly am. Here's the thing. If I'm not sharing who I truly am I a safe space? No. No, because you're not getting the authentic, real me. Yeah, the lighting might be a little different today, but this is me, guys. This is literally how I woke up. I put the bandana in my hair and said, where's the coffee? As what we do around here. I said, oh my goodness, is all the stuff charged so I can go live? Because I am so excited to hang out with my friends today. Meet some new friends. Maybe sell some art. That peace, that joy, that not having that pressure on my shoulders keeps creating fun. It keeps me pouring into myself. Because yeah, I use my art to advocate and to spread awareness, to help people express and work through whatever it is that their brain needs to work through. I am not a therapist by any means. I know how to create. I know how to hold a hand when it needs held. But we create these spaces. We make this time for one another. And the world gets a little bit lighter, a little bit freer, more colorful, more playful. And I think that's worth clocking in on the talk for, don't you guys? Like, how is that not exciting and wonderful? Hi, I see you. I see you. I love that you guys are popping in. Go ahead and say hi in the comments. Tell us what you create. I'm an artist from Ohio, just hanging out, talking about different things that I make. One of which is safe spaces. So safe spaces are so necessary to be comfortable creating. You have to trust. Hi, Mel. I see you, babe. You have to trust yourself. You have to trust your ability. And you have to... Nix! Hey, babe! And you have to be willing to experiment, guys. You know, setting up this area, making this inviting was not, oh, let me just move one painting. Hey! All of this stuff had to be, this has been rearranged 10 times. Thank you, love. Thank you for the check-in. What time are you going live later? I want to come bug you. I have some time today. Hi, Paula. I see you popping in too. Speaking of making safe spaces, so like in the process of doing these lives, you guys know we've upgraded the equipment, right? So the upgrade for upstairs, 6:30. Yes, all right. I will be there at 7. I have to go to a battle, but you'll get me I'll give you 20 minutes of my day, babe. I can't wait. Guys, go check out Nick's Spell Mystery Shop. Amazing, amazing person, amazing products. If you're free around 11:45, noonish, come pop in and do like a quick ad so people know. Okay? Yeah, so we do the Creative Café a little bit later today. But guys, building this space up, yes! Yes, all right. Well, Nix will be joining us this afternoon. That's amazing. I'm on all the way till about 1:30 today. I know it says 1:45, but I'm on, so if you're like running late, don't worry, babe. But yeah, come join it, hang out. Don't forget to repost the live, though, before you leave, because I know you're a busy person. But guys, yeah, just building up slowly, doing regular habits. I see you popping back in. You know, the regular creative habits, like the 2-minute cleanup of your space. I like to leave like a, yeah, this is not, I can't share that. But like I would, if I knew I was doing something, I would put it right here. And then all of the space would just be, hey, when you sit down, this is what you're doing. I used to trick myself like that. You know, leave the sketchbook open, but everything else is cleaned up. What really helps in setting up a creative space is pretend like you're going to go live. Pretend like you're going to go live. Seriously, like put a camera on your space and look at it as if you were scrolling through TT. If it makes you go, oh my God, clean your room, guys. That will be my reminder for today. The easiest way to make a safe space is to clean out some of the gunk. But I think creatives, we just tell ourselves, you know, I can't, or there's these rules, or I have to do it. Guys, no. You learn the rules so you can break them. If you're authentic to yourself, if you just move from here, you don't got to worry about it. Not because everything that you decide to do is perfect, but because you are going to be not making decisions that put you in bad situations. You know how I know? 40 plus years of life, guys. I have been doing crazy things, making art, trying to get people to make art with me for years. So this is kind of like a rebrand, the whole going live thing. It's been amazing because, you know, we're making new friends. Friends like Nyx, friends like Old So just popped out of nowhere. Fran and I have a language barrier. I literally have to like have my translator on. But Fran is amazing. Delightful individual. Supports those back. You know, we're not trying to just get this number for shits and giggles. Okay, guys? Like, there's a goal here. There are systems in place that say I need a certain number to be able to do certain things. And in the meantime, guys, we're going to hang out. We're going to have coffee. We're going to make art. If you want your own painting, DM me. I got to sell on commissions right now. Got to sell in the shop, too. But that's the thing, guys. I'm not here to sell you anything other than 5 minutes of calm. That's all I wish for you today is 5 minutes of peace where you feel safe enough to create something messy. Something that makes no sense other than it made you giggle. It made you take a moment to relax. You know, it doesn't have to be anything ridiculous. You know, I do quick sketches all the time. Not because I #sketch daily. No, I wish I sketched daily. I am painting more. It balances out. You know, sometimes you gotta do the technical stuff. Sometimes you gotta do the fun stuff. Did I say gotta? Oh wait, we get to do both of those things. But we gotta work on our own dreams. We gotta build our own space. So, it's really, you know, these are really just becoming about sharing time together at the end of the day. I will, babe. No worries. I'll make sure to send you an invite for sure. Really excited you're going to join us. I always love getting to hang out with you. Hi, I see you guys popping in. Thank you for joining today. I'm trying to get all the hi buttons hit, but this new system is crazy. Of course, Nyx. Anytime. You're such a beautiful soul. I would never do anything to not give you the love that I can. Gloria, hi. Hi, we met this fairy picture. This one. I love that you pointed this one out, Angel. Okay, so guys, it's story time. You see this beauty? Well, maybe a little bit closer. Alright. This is Talia. Okay? And I love that Violet picked... Thank you. I love that Violet picked this one because, guys, does she look like anybody? I did not model for this picture. This is one of the paintings that for years I thought was done. I had gone as far as I could go. She sat faceless. And one day I walked up in the studio, and even though she was done, I never put her in the shop. You know, like it was that weird, is it really or not? So, thank you guys. So I walk up in the studio one day. Mind you, I've got a stack of I need to do these. This is what I need to work on. And this faceless beauty is looking at me. Now, I hadn't added in these little things. I did have the dragonflies on here. But I went in and I added these, and, you know, they kind of look like evil eyes or cameras. Do you know I love that Angel picked this one? This is hey, I went back to something with fresh eyes. I experiment. I trusted myself to, like, if I really mess this up, what's the worst that's going to happen? And it was so much fun. It was hour of just, like, dedicated work. And, guys, it was amazing. Hi, I see you guys. If you are popping in, tell us what you create. We are always looking for more friends that are creative. Doesn't matter if it's cooking, dancing, film. Maybe you create chaos like Violet. Yes, okay, so, yes, Nix, you're correct. So they do, they look like the evil eyes, which if you guys notice, we've got another evil eye one. Both of these got worked on right as I started going live. So, it's not protection from negativity. These are cameras. This is someone peacefully sitting, being her little magical self, and the world is watching. You see how peaceful she looks? Like it's fun for her. Guys, this was a prophecy for my life. This is something I called in that I needed. That's why she sits on the wall and watches over what we're doing. This is me. All of these are different versions of me. I don't need protected from negativity. You know why? I am just so positive it can't handle it. Where is negativity going to live in a place that is full of love and peace? It doesn't. It doesn't. Like, it's just, I don't have time for it. When I feel like I'm starting to get like that, I just, hey, I'm going to go make some art and reset. Like, let's be for real, guys. Life is too short for that BS. But yeah, just been making some art, making some friends, sharing some stories. Guys, that's what we do. That's what we do around here. So, whether, like today, this afternoon, I gotta show you guys this. You see these cute little boxes? Okay, so I have like 100 of these. We are going to make little boxes of joy. Use a mouse trap for the negative. I'm a rat. Did you know that? My zodiac is a rat. So mouse traps, kind of funny that I can jump over them, huh? But, so these little boxes are going to end up in a pop-up shop that I got invited to for Christmas season as little boxes of joy. They're going to have little letters of encouragement. If I can get a hold of Enchanted Waxcraft, they might have a seal or two in them. But it's just, hey, I need something to create. Here's a blank space. Bookmark. You know, you sit down, you write a word on it, you color for a minute. You find your calm, you find your peace. That's why I made a coloring book. so you can sit there and just zone out and enjoy 5 minutes of being alive, guys. 5. That's all we need. We take 5 minutes every day and just try to sketch or try to write. Whatever your dream is. You do a teeny tiny piece. You can build it. 55 on the likes. Nobody tap that screen. I love the number. We're making some changes today, guys. Seriously, guys, I do. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for the support. I am honestly just like continuously humbled by the support. The fact that you guys are willing to come sit in here and listen to me sometimes ramble on is just delightful. Selves, nice to see you this morning. Beryl, oh my goodness, I didn't think I'd ever see you in another live. Thank you guys for showing up. It is really that easy to support each other, guys. And that's what we're doing here. That's why the afternoon live has turned into like watch me create mixed with like creator highlights. Like I am constantly going to share and encourage my fellow creators. I like to tell you guys, I'm going to be number 1. I would like to be your favorite artist, but I do not need to be number 1. As long as I'm on the list. As long as we're hanging out, making some good fun. We can make, you know, like all of these social platforms have these safety guidelines and, you know, community rules. We can improve on those. We can be even nicer and take care of each other better, you know. Just like you guys did today, just showing up for a minute or two, it really helps. Thank you so much. Most of this follower count has come from repost. I just want to make that very clear. Thank you. You should come by. You are so sweet. I am flattered. But guys, make sure you come by this afternoon. I'll put you up on the panel and you can tell people about your stuff, okay? Guys, it's about building together slowly. My dream has always been a creative community. That's why I have the collective. That's why I have the cafe. It's why I'm on here. You know, I could put all of my dresses and purses in the shop and let TikTok affiliate just sell them all. Or I can sit here and talk soul. I can get you guys thinking, what are you making today? One of my favorite questions, though, is actually, what are we erasing today? Like, we can get rid of stuff. Like that negativity. We can Sparta kick that out of here. We don't got to hold that. We don't got to let it ruin our lives or our day. And that is one of the fun things that I have learned doing this. Just hanging out and going live. It is making me go live. You know, like I said, clean up your space. Use the camera angle. Seriously, like pretend like you're going to go live. And take that one corner of your room and clean it up. It sounds crazy, but that is my creative challenge to you today. Just find a small area. Like this is literally 2-3 feet long. Here's the thing, you don't actually have to go live. This is a technique to improve your real life. Dove! I will be messaging you very soon. I have an update for you. How you doing this morning? But yeah, so you do not actually have to go live. The trick is that you'll see your space a little bit differently. Because we're trying to create safe, creative, open spaces, you know? Thank you, David. Oh, thank you. Milwaukee this week. Oh my goodness. I love that you get to travel so much. I'm not sure you enjoy it as much as I do, but I always love hearing about where you guys are going, what things you guys are making. But yeah, I have an update for you. I'm going to finish it up this afternoon, okay? I wanted to make sure that it was right before I went too much further. But guys, it is the trick. Oh, thank you, love. The trick is that you look at your space differently. So whether it is your inside space or your physical space, we're just using a tip and trick to kind of adjust our space. Not because your space is bad or wrong, but if you're not looking at it correctly, if you're not trying new perspectives, which is a very amazing art technique that I love and will preach forever, are you really enjoying your space? And if if you look at your space and you're like, this is awesome, I love it, my house is perfectly clean, everything is amazing, go check your backyard. There's somewhere that needs 5 minutes of your attention. Even if it's just an excuse to go outside, guys. I know. Alright, guys, I do have to get off of here if we are going to go live at 11:45. It is the last couple days of summer break, so I'm going to hit the park and then I'll be back and hang out with you. I appreciate you guys so much. Sincerely, from my heart of hearts. You are amazing people. If you are available for the noon, 1-ish hour, please come join in. I will broadcast the amazing things that you do always. We can support each other, guys. That's what we're here for. That's at least what I'm here for. So, I'm going to get off of here, though, guys. Allie at 8 Cleaver Art. I cannot say thank you enough. You guys are beautiful inside and out, and I will see you soon, okay?